Every once in a while I come across a really cool product that I think I can't live without, and I want to share with you. And in today's video we have one such product that I think you're going to dig. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to Addicted to Gear. I'm Tony. Hope you're doing well. Today's video is all about convenience. Oftentimes we focus on the big ticket items such as guitars, amplifiers, and pedals, and we forget about the little things that help make our lives so much easier as musicians. And in today's video, I want to talk to you specifically about one such product that I found, and I was amazed that it took me so long to actually find it, because I've been dealing with a love-hate relationship with something that I think you guys are probably quite familiar with. If you're a musician, you've probably used one of these at some point in your life, and if you're like me, you've always struggled with these things because till now you really only had a couple of choices. You get a big, fat, bulky one like this one that is extremely sturdy, yes, but doesn't fold down very easily, doesn't transport very easy. So if you got to take it with you somewhere, you know, it's not very practical. Or you get the really cheap ones that are sold for like under $20 and are so fragile looking that if you put anything more than 2 sheets of paper on it, they kind of collapse. So what do? This cool product will probably change the way you look at music stands from now on. This is a product made by Craft Geek, and it's called the Bravo Music Stand. Now, I'm not crazy about the name Craft Geek, but the Bravo Music Stand is kind of inspiring. You know, think about it. Bravo Music Stand. It's almost like you use this thing, you're going to be getting standing ovations from now on. This is a music stand that is designed to be very compact and portable. Exactly what I was looking for. And I didn't want something that was not sturdy. So today I'm going to unbox this in front of you. We're going to look at it together and we're going to see whether or not this thing can actually replace the old bulky music stand that I've been using for years now, maybe even decades. The entire music stand comes in this little box, and this is technically the entire thing. This little thing. Look how small it is. Okay, Tony, yeah, it's small, it's compact, but is it any good? Let's take a look at it, okay? You have a couple of sections to it. The top part is what's actually going to end up holding your music sheets. The center part extends, and then you have the feet, which lock in place with this little round locking device here and basically slides out as easy as that. Now the entire thing extends quite a bit, and if I extend it all the way completely, you can see it's quite tall. If I put this down, I mean, I'm sitting down right now, but if I stand up, you know, it goes, the bottom portion is well above my chest area. Typically, I wouldn't want it to be that high. I'd probably, if I'm standing and playing, would put it at about this height. So it's plenty high, even if you're a tall fellow. And the portion, which I think is the most important part, is the part that actually is going to end up holding your music sheets. And it has a little section here that will allow you to loosen and tighten it so that it can tilt. You can tilt it back, and you just tighten it up. And then the entire thing opens up like magic. I'll actually put this a little lower so you can get a good view. So it has a couple of fins that open up. This will ultimately hold the bottom of your binder or book. It has a couple of sections on top. And then it has a little centerpiece that just tilts out like that. I'm not used to this. I'm not used to having so much empty space between these little fins because, you know, this thing is completely solid, you know. You can stand behind it if people pitch things at you at a concert or a show and feel protected. This one, not so much. But how is it going to work in terms of holding something solidly here? I'm going to use this hardcover book on guitars, the Complete Guitar Encyclopedia, which is actually an excellent book, by the way, and put it here to see how well it actually works. Now, if you notice, it holds it quite well, but this portion is a little bit too high. So all you need to do is just slide this down till it's the right size for your book, and it's going to hold your book in place quite solidly. If you're using simple sheet music, it works a little bit differently. Let me show you how that works right now. Say we have these 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper, and this is our sheet music. The interesting thing is that the center portion also expands further out like that, so that you can actually clip your music sheet like that and hold it in place, whether it's 1 or 2 sheets or whatever it is that you're using in this particular case. You can actually take it and clip it in place like so, and the little clips are actually transparent, so they don't block any of your music, and it holds this in place. So even if you're outside and it's a windy day, nothing's going to get blown away. You know, even though it seems like it's rather thin, it's well thought out, guys, and that's what counts. There's a couple of additional accessories which make it even more versatile and interesting. Let me show you those. First, we have the carrying case, which looks like an oversized pencil case at first glance, but it's actually quite nicely made, very padded, has the Craft Geek name on it, and comes with a shoulder strap so that you can actually just take it and put it on your shoulder like this, and put the entire thing, once folded up, in this little carrying case to take along with you. Now, this case is large enough to put in drumsticks or perhaps a guitar cable or other things, but it also holds a few other goodies that I want to show you right now. There's 2 more accessories that come with this. One is called, which is this one here, one is called the Lumilight, and the other is called the Flexi Mount. Interesting names. The Lumilight, this little device, is actually a fold-out light that screws right onto the top portion of the music sheet holder. So just by screwing it down like that, it attaches to the top of it. Now you have to plug this into a power source because there's no batteries in it per se. A little power bank with a USB cable plugs right in there, and you have instant light to light up your sheets. So I plugged in my power bank, and there's a little switch on the side here, and you can just turn that switch on, and you actually have 2 intensities. You have low and high depending on what you would like. So gone are the days where you have to buy some additional clip-on light to be able to accommodate the low light scenarios that you're dealing with. Now the Flexi Mount is something that I find quite useful as well, because nowadays a lot of people do like to use their phones or their tablets to be able to get their music on. So if you want to follow along with chords and whatnot, you can just clip this to the front of the unit. It actually screws in place. So once the clip is attached to the front of your music sheet holder, this will comfortably hold your phone, your tablet, or even a power bank that you can use to power up the LED lights. And you know, it covers a lot of ground, a lot of scenarios, and it's quite flexible. I'd love to hear your comments on this product. Let me know what you think. If you think this is something that you'd be interested in. I can definitely tell that they put a lot of time and effort in designing a smarter music stand. I mean, it's flexible, it's modular, it's small enough to be compact and portable, yet sturdy enough to hold what you need it to hold. And honestly, if I had to choose between the bulky one or this one as a touring musician or a gigging musician, I'd definitely go for this one. I mean, life is hard enough. Why make it even more complicated? Grab something that is well designed and easy to carry and makes your life a whole lot easier. I think it's a no-brainer for me. Now, if you're interested in checking out this product, maybe buying one for yourself, I'll put the link down below to where you can get one. You can get all the rest of the specs on it from the product information that they're presenting. And if you have any questions about it, please don't hesitate to ask in the comment section below. Maybe you've already tried this product. Give me your feedback. Let me know if it stood the test of time and you're still using it, or if it fell apart. I don't know. I mean, this is new. I'm going to put it through its paces. Only time will tell. But so far, I'm pretty impressed. So if you like what we're showing on this channel, consider subscribing. Help the channel grow. This is why we make the videos. We make them for you. Also, be aware that we do have a live Sunday stream that happens every Sunday at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time in the AM that you might want to participate in. We cover a lot of ground in those live streams. We talk about a lot of stuff, not just about the videos, but about a bunch of other gear and new music in general. And it's a great time to be had by all. So you're invited. Please consider jumping in on the live streams if you're available and have some fun. That's it for now, guys. I'm Tony. This is Addicted to Gear. Please stay tuned for more.